History's deadliest man-eaters. Number 6. The Champawat tiger. In the early 1900s, a tigress carved a blood-red path through Nepal and northern India, killing 436 people with a boldness that froze entire villages in fear. She struck in broad daylight, roaring into streets as doors slammed and daily life ceased, a predator who no longer waited in the shadows. Driven from Nepal by the army after more than 200 deaths, she crossed into India's Champawat forests and continued her reign. Jim Corbett followed a trail from a 16-year-old victim into dense jungle and finally brought her down. The autopsy revealed the truth: a shattered upper canine and a lower worn to the gum, injuries that made hunting wild prey impossible. Adaptation became atrocity. Humans became the only prey slow, soft, and unsuspecting enough to catch. Number 5. The Panar Rudraprayag leopard. Between 1918 and 1926, the Himalayan foothills along a pilgrim route in northern India lived under nightly siege by a single, eerily intelligent leopard. Doors were bolted, lamps extinguished, and prayers whispered as the cat broke mud walls, crashed through thatch roofs, and dragged people straight from their beds. The official death toll lists 125 victims, but locals, whose remote losses were never recorded, say it was far worse. Corbett called this hunter the most elusive adversary he had ever faced, a ghost he tracked for 10 freezing weeks before killing it on May 2, 1926. He believed the cat learned its taste during the 1918 flu pandemic when unburied human corpses lay exposed, an easy meal that rewired a predator forever. Number 4. The sloth bear of Mysore. In the jungles near Mysore, people began vanishing. Survivors stumbled back with faces torn and scalps ripped away. This was no tiger or leopard. This was a sloth bear, a fruit-eating insect forager transformed by injury, provocation, or displacement into something ferocious. Locals called it the devil bear. It did not kill to eat. It charged from cover, shredded, and vanished, leaving the living disfigured and the dead unmourned in terror. At least a dozen lives were taken and many more maimed as fields went unharvested and forests fell silent. Hunter Kenneth Anderson tracked the brute through dense scrub and ended the rampage, closing a chapter born of pain and human interference that had turned a shy animal into a nightmare. Number 3. Gustav. Along the Ruzizi River and Lake Tanganyika, a name is spoken in low voices. Gustav. First documented in the 1990s but feared long before, this Nile crocodile is said to be over 20 feet and 2,000 pounds, a titan armored in scars from bullets that failed to stop him. Villagers claim 200 to 300 victims. Some say Gustav often doesn't even eat those he kills, as if death alone were the point. Too massive for antelope and fish, he takes buffalo, hippos, and humans, the largest and slowest he can ambush. A National Geographic team built a 30-foot steel trap baited with rancid meat and even a live goat. A storm killed the cameras, the goat vanished, the trap was wrecked, and Gustav slipped back into legend. Number 2. The Tsavo man-eaters. In 1898, 2 manless male lions halted the Kenya-Uganda railway, dragging workers from tents for 9 months despite thorn fences and towering fires. Chief Engineer J.H. Patterson turned hunter, enduring failed traps, near misses, and night watches before killing the first lion on December 9th. The second survived multiple gunshots and fell 20 days later. Patterson claimed 135 victims. Modern analysis suggests 28 to 31 documented deaths, with the true count likely higher. Why men? A rinderpest crash in prey herds, scavenging of human remains along caravan routes, and a severe dental infection in one lion may have pushed them to easier quarry. Their skulls and reconstructed pelts now stare out from Chicago's Field Museum, silent proof of a railway built through a predator's domain. Number 1. The New Jersey shark. In July 1916, heat and polio drove crowds to the Jersey Shore. In 12 days, 5 were attacked and 4 died, igniting America's first shark hysteria. Charles Van Sant was taken at Beach Haven. Charles Bruder bled out after lifeguards hauled him ashore at Spring Lake. Then the unthinkable. Matawan Creek, nearly 30 miles inland, where 11-year-old Lester Stillwell vanished, rescuer Stanley Fisher was fatally mauled, and 14-year-old Joseph Dunn survived a bite minutes later. A 7.5-foot great white was later caught with human remains, but many experts argue the killer was a bull shark, a stocky, aggressive species that thrives in brackish and fresh water and roams far up rivers. Ocean or creek, the hunt can follow you home. History remembers the hunters, but it protects the vigilant. If this shook you, share with 7 watchful friends and tag 3 guardians. May a night owl circle your roof and keep dark things at bay. Fortune in its wings, safety in its silent flight.